plantation thing. Anyway, you end up doing like a figure 8. It goes around the northern Tiergard, and I get a pretty good turnaround on that.
Yeah, there's also the one in Drustvar around. Where that one's good too. It's just
by the dungeon. It's crazy.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there.
I just meant like herb wise. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
everywhere in Drustvar, there's a ton of herbs, but he's getting there where there's no competition.
All around Aram Sand.
Which one of you healers needs some mana?
Well, we all do, really.
Thanks, Tap for Cauldron.
You're welcome.
All right, make sure you get your cauldron, and here we'll do a ready check for cauldron.
Oh, Warlock. Oh, yeah, 6. Dizzy was changing my name.
This is for cauldron, so if you click ready, if you've gotten one already.
I have one for Glory if he shows up late.
All right.
What about Mirama?
Okay, so there's
she's got
leftovers.
Oh, I didn't get one. Shoot, my bad.
Oh. Is there one floating around for Faith?
Yeah, Faith. Where you
at?
Right
by the X. Sorry, my bad. I was talking to Faffard about a chant and didn't pay attention.
All right.
By the way, I have enough enchants to make 8 weapon enchants. If anybody needs them, if they get one.
That's what I was asking for. The incendiary one?
No, we don't make
That's
those.
engineering.
Engineering makes it, yeah. Yeah, enchanters don't make those.
Which enchants can you make, Jelly? Or I'll just look in the guild and tell you what I want if I'm going to get one.
I have, I think all of the weapon enchants. I just need to progress up to get the level 2 and level 3.
Okay.
Which one will I?
Intellect or crit?
No, he needs Torrent of Elements.
Torrent of Elements it is.
All right, gonna make that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just gonna, put this out there. This really should be a pre-raid thing. I mean, we're sitting here 6 minutes in, doing enchants and gems and stuff like that. Everybody should be on that, getting that done pre-raid. Like getting together with people, letting other people know that they need it and stuff. So we're not using raid time to get ready for raid. Just saying, it's an old practice, one we should stick to.
Let's roll.
So I'll get you in a few minutes.
Don't forget runes too. A lot of us should have some of those augment runes now. Those are pretty good.
Glad to finally see those in the mission boards.
Don't forget to take your red crap to the purple or the star. I'll try and put markers when we get to the bottom.
Well,
here we go.
Start with purple, right?
Yep.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Right.
Beware. Run away, little girl. 2, 1.
Oh, god damn it. No path available.
Yeah, that floor is screwy.
Yeah.
Yeah, careful on your blinks and all that stuff.
You're just doing the boss a favor. Kept it nearby.
Remember the tanks? Just remember where the red drops are is where the tank's going to go charging and it could kill you. So stay away from red if you don't have to be there.
Run away, little girl. Run away. 4.
What's the phase change?
35.
Almost there.
Little girl. Run away.
Aiming.
Drinking.
Here we go.
That's a decent chunk.
Remember to kill the coalesced bloods as fast as we can, guys.
What up?
Put down markers, green and orange. So try and take your goop to the green or orange sides.
Kill the coalescent blood first.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm clearing this close puddle.
Tranking.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Try not to leave your...
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away. 4, 3, 2.
Clearing triangle.
Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
If we get another one, I'm clearing circle.
We probably won't.
That's why I said if.
Nicely done.
Just give me a second. I've accessed some sort of care that I believe operates this facility.
If you get a piece of loot you want to trade, link it up. But remember to check for blue text, because we can all make that mistake from time to time.
Let's pull that.
Do you want to set groups before or after the trash?
Thank you.
These boots are available to Louis.
All right. Well, here, let's do loot here. We've got the volatile walkers, cloth feet.
Pistol tray.
And I think that's
Hold on,
it for the
hold on.
clothies. Oh,
No,
no.
hold on.
There's...
I think so.
Jelly wins them. And then 84.
Jelly won? Okay.
Congrats, Jelly.
13% upgrade. Thank you.
Nice.
You got it. Awesome.
I'll set groups after we do trash. Let's just go ahead and clear trash. I'll set groups. I tried making my weak aura work, but I just can't get it to detect the rune properly.
Check out the one on Wago.io.
Yep, it doesn't work. I even tested it this afternoon, and it doesn't detect it properly. It never triggers, so I don't know why, but so I just got to do it manually.
Once we went through that initial one, I mean, your instincts got pretty solid.
What?
Your instincts were pretty solid after that first test one we did anyway.
Yeah, I just want to actually be able to focus on my rotation instead of staring at that energy bar. All right, I'll get group set up in just a second.
My corrupted hammer looks more like a corrupted mace.
With this number tonight, we're going to do 7 groups instead of 8.
Group 5 only has 2. So do you want to do
Not done yet.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, first 2 groups are going to have 4. After that, it's going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, and so forth. With the last group being Johnny, I'll take in, and Colada. So we're going to be running healers are going to be going in group 2, group 4. We're gonna have group 5 as well, and then yeah. So they're kind of spread out as we go across. No, Wraith, you don't. You have one healer in your group. Remedy's not a healer.
Yeah, but she's a priest. I just look at him that way.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I'll just call them out. We're gonna start calling them. I'm gonna start calling them with 7 groups at 30%. So I'll call the first group at 30%, and each additional group, if you want to mind your own time, group 2 will go at 40. Group 3 will go at 50. 60, 70, 80, and 90% will be group 7 growing through. So just kind of keep an eye on that. If you can, I will call it out as we go along, or try to as best I can. It's kind of a pain in the butt to look at that little teeny bar over there, but I will still call it out. We'll hero in third room. If I call it out, I'm gonna try and call it out like at the percentages and stuff, but glance over at the health bars. If for some reason we're all super low right at that moment, then wait just a moment until the health gets caught up to pass through. You've got 10% until I'm gonna call the next group. So don't delay too long, but delay a second or two for the healers to catch up if need be. Okay, that's it. You guys know the mechanics. Unless there's any questions.
Why do they call them fingers if they don't thing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Be.
All right, first group go. We're a couple seconds late. Second group would be going a little faster, so.
3, 2, 1.
Second group go. Third group go. 4th group, go ahead and go. Fifth group, go.
2, 1.
Tranking.
Beware.
Sixth group, go.
3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
All right, come on over, last group.
2, 1.
Dodge beam, your boss side.
3.
Same plate. Beam.
3, 2, 1.
Group 1, go. Group 2, go. After beam.
Middle. Center.
Middle.
After beam, go. Alright, group 2. This next one's gonna be a little tighter because we delayed it. Group 3, go. Group 4.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Group 5.
3, 2, 1.
Up to beam.
3, 2.
Group 6.
3, 2, 1. Beware. 3,
Group 7.
3.
This is it. We're gonna hero right after beam.
3, 2, 1.
Hammy.
Nicely done, guys.
Watch beam.
Res incoming, Paulette.
Thank you.
This technology isn't all that confusing if you have a knack for it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Once again, if you got loot, you want to trade, link it up.
Where's
Hold on, I might.
Where's the loot?
It's in the
No,
chest.
I didn't get. Which chest? Where is it? The chest. That's what I'm asking.
It's in right
There it
next to
is.
the door.
Never mind.
All right. The Decontaminator's Great Belt was linked up. A Titan Forge 370 plate waist.
Explains why the blood trolls are lurking about. But why would the Titans keep an old god alive?
Which one? I'm sorry.
The Decontaminator's Great Belt.
Thank you. I was trying to see it.
Did you find the answer?
Did you see it, Paula? Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to roll on it right now.
You did. You got a 94 on it.
Did roll.
And you
Okay.
win.
Hold still.
Beat me by 2. Congrats, Paulette.
Thank you.
So let's clear trash towards the next boss.
Fetid or Zekvaz?
Fetid.
Okay.
We're gonna stick with the same order.
Yeah, just wanted to know so I didn't do it wrong again.
So we don't clear to the fourth boss. We're heading to the third.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it happens.
That mother boss is fun. I like that.
Yeah, it's getting easier to call. Now that I have my assistant in place and stuff and how I'm doing it. It was pretty hairy to call the first week. And second, really.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Sacrifice.
I had to turn off the BBM message for the trash in this. For that.
There's so many calls.
Yeah, because it's like constantly saying, run away, little girl, run away. Like all the time.
Have you thought about running away?
You don't need to. You just like take 2 steps. Or it tells you that even when it's not on you. It's just happening. Like it could be happening to somebody all the way like 20 feet away or 20 yards away, and it's still telling you to do it.
I want a DBM add-on for my GPS in my car. That'd be good.
You can get one with like voice actors. So like you'll have LL Cool J and Snoop Dogg telling you.
No, I wanted to say "run away, little girl" and stuff like that.
Turn left, little girl.
Turn left.
Oh my.
Hey, guess who's in our town this weekend?
Carrot Top?
Oh, nice guesses. Yeah, no,
Mike
David Tennant and Matt Smith.
Oh, that's where Donna is.
Oh, the inferior doctors.
Whoa. All right. See you later.
I'm sorry, but Eccleston was the best doctor.
Look, I like attention. I like attention just like the other guy. But David Tennant was by far the best.
He was the most annoying doctor.
Whew. Will I get in trouble if I say I never watch it?
I don't know which one you are to mute you for having a differing opinion. Damn it.
Sorry, but Eccleston was the best.
At least Tappy didn't say I don't know who they're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't know their real names, so at least I knew who the actors in the show is. Yeah, you're right. For that, I'm throwing you some big heels, Fafford.
Are you sure it's not just because it's Fafford?
Somebody has to.
All I know is my favorite assistant was Amy Pond.
Well, she's not in town.
Yes.
I'm the one who has no idea who you guys are talking about.
I don't either. So
I know Doctor Who. I didn't know the actors' names because I don't care.
Amy Pond is the redhead that's in the latest Jumanji movie.
Amy Pond is she's my future ex-wife.
She's also in Guardians of the Galaxy. She's the robot sister. What the hell's her name?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Nebula.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that. I just saw her at the Q&A and I was like, who is she? Oh.
She's awesome and amazing, but I still liked Rose as a companion better.
Namesies.
Never watched Doctor Who.
Blonde hair with brown eyebrows. I mean, her
It's a cult show.
She was.
Okay, so yeah, in this fight, don't forget, you're gonna want to stay out of the little areas. We're gonna be clearing trash for a minute here, but we're gonna be staying out of those little areas on the side as much as possible. Melee. Let's see how much melee we got tonight. Yeah, we have some. We have a fair amount. He's just pulling them out of the room.
He just likes to freak you out.
Yeah,
right,
I was like, that's not trash.
But yeah, just keep in mind that try and stay out of those cubbies, and then once the crap starts falling in the cubbies, then they're gonna get ads there.
We got 2 packs.
Big blobs. Oh, awesome.
I'm calling it out now, so I don't get yelled at again.
Silence the lion if it roars.
Was that on purpose?
That was me.
So, yes.
On purpose?
I swear this is the happiest raid boss. Look at him. Jaunt around the room. Oh, look at me. I'm happy.
You can tell by the way
He's a little horny.
Look at all the food.
Why did you have to go there?
Why wouldn't I?
Really?
Help.
You guys should know him by now. Come on. Why the big surprise?
I'm not surprised, but it just, didn't have to take it to that next step.
I mean, it's got a lot of horns on him.
Well, him and his cowboys, now there's that.
Nice.
Yikes. That was a good one, Mommy.
You're welcome.
That was excellent.
That was good.
Hurry, run back.
We got him.
I tried.
Yeah, you were a little early on the life grip, whoever that
Yeah, we
was.
experimented to see if we could actually pull them, but
I
that
hadn't
second group,
taunted the
though.
boss. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to pull it.
I don't know why that second group came though. That I didn't taunt it.
It was a hunter. Saving time so we can
silence
kill
A hunter or the hunter?
A.
Like a Canadian hello?
It's always his fault.
They weren't doing it that often. I just want people to make sure they watch it, because that's what hurts the rating. Biggie times.
Yeah, that's all the trash, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, melee will be going to kill the corpuscle things as that are closer to the boss. Ranged will hit the other one. We'll try and call out which ones.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody who's been sending me stuff for making them.
Can't quite reach to put one down all the way on the other side of the rooms. Why is the red X there?
Oh, actually, I have more stuff to send you too.
I was talking with Abyssal in the other channel. That's where we're tanking at, is about there. I'm setting markers on our heads, though, that are not going to be one. Well, does it use Skull and X on this fight for the corpuscles?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It does, so I'm not,
I think it did last week.
Did it? Okay. It's fine. Yeah, we can just call them by the thing on there. Otherwise, we could just pay attention. You can see where the markers are. Those are where some of the things are. There's two more at the far end that I can't put markers down on. Wish I could. So yeah, remember, stay somewhat close to the boss if you can, ranged, because he's going to do that cone effect, and it's easier to get out of the cone effect if you're a little bit closer to the boss. You don't have to be right on top of him, but try moving to the left or right. And then... let's see. Yeah, just make sure we're killing those ads before they finish their cast. Ranged, if we get done with ours, help the melee. Melee, if you get done with yours, help the ranged. At 50% health, we're going to hero. The boss deals 25% more damage, but it takes 50% more damage at 50%. So that's when we're going to hit it. If I don't notice the hero, at 50% for some reason, and you've got a hero and you notice that we're at 50%, go ahead and click it. No need to wait.
Five, four, three, two, one. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
Get out of that. All right, there's a pool going to the far end and one right behind us. Johnny, you want to take him to the far end?
4, 3, 2.
And get on the ones that are there.
Beware.
All right, ranged, help out with the other. We're good. Same thing, rinse and repeat.
4, 3, 2.
We're at 60% boss health.
Beware.
$52. We're about to hero.
Hero.
Johnny, take the one to the left behind you. Range should be on the one on the right. Kill the ads.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Dodge the puke. Help the melee.
Beware.
Left and that's it. That was clean.
Wow. We didn't even really need any healing
nice.
items.
And no deaths.
Minutes. Less than 3 minutes. Good job.
That was really good, everybody. Also, like to note, I'm noticing quite a few people kicking up on their DPS this week. That's good. Really good. If you got a piece of loot that you want to trade, link it up.
Do you want to go the long way in case we get Vectus, or go back and do the short way so we can just do?
We'll get back and do the short way. Because if we need to get to the next boss after that, we can just dig through
Clear the
that
other
last
trash
quarter.
on that side too. That way we don't have to walk around the entire way.
Yep.
The trash cleared on the one side.
The Fallout has gear.
Oh, yep. Waste disposal crusher. 355 plate hands. I'll take it's got a 43. Anyone else? All right, I'll take in wins it. Oh, Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'll take and wins it. You can pick him up from Polat.
No, I was telling a pistol to roll because it's still an upgrade.
It's all right.
Not of any significance. I'd rather my healers healing me.
Sure.
Congrats, all taken. Very nice upgrade for you.
Yeah, 17% is pretty good. My back piece that I just put on was a 16% upgrade, which is pretty
nice. Congrats.
A Warforged 365. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's technically my first piece of loot that I've gotten from a drop that I could put on and use in this raid so far.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Well, if you can get him to stop, I'll take and I'll trade with you.
Or at least before the boss, anyways.
Yeah, you guys can just hang back and trade.
Yeah, it's just trash.
Run away, little girl. Beware.
Alright, Joe, you're reminding me to turn off that alarm for the trash. Has changed my life.
Does it make it so much more pleasant to do the trash?
Oh my
in
gosh.
here?
Thank you.
I don't have that problem. I don't know why, but I only get it when it's on me.
See,
I play.
I get it. Like it was like every 5 seconds, and then
Yeah, it was bad.
And DBM did an update, you know, and it turned it back on, and I was like, no. I was doing LFR today, and it started doing it, and I just stopped to turn it off. I was like, nah, I can't deal with that. Yeah, it actually is kind of, I kind of like doing the trash since I turned that off.
I won't go that far, but yeah.
I can't imagine listening to that all the time. That'd be really annoying.
Yeah, it's literally like, run away, little girl.
It is. Yeah.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. And it's like, oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
every time the Reavers jump.
That. Yeah, when they just did that.
Yeah, it's the Reavers.
Oh, yeah. It's those guys.
I should stop talking about it because I don't want it to change. That's all I need. Cursing myself.
Can I smash the bugs? I want to smash the bugs.
You were going in that order, correct, Julie? If Skull is the start and X is next?
That's correct.
I just preset and marks.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll assign those here in a minute.
I don't know what I do if that ever changed. Skull X square.
Well, we're actually doing Skull X Star, but you know. So it's too late. It's ruined for you, Tap. Oh no!
Oh no! At least God, thank God I'm healing and not.
What are you gonna do? I'm curious now, because you didn't know a second ago.
All right, Skull is first. All right, thank God. Don't change that.
Yeah, well, the first two are the same.
Skull and X.
Yeah.
Then Star.
Yep. But it's no worries. You don't have to worry about those anyway.
I don't.
All right. Let's do the trash.
Oh no, he has no marker. Now I'm confused.
It's that one. Oh, he flared up and got mad there.
Yeah, that's the tank mechanic for this one. I gotta run away or he eats my face.
Yeah, he like puffed up, you know.
Maybe he wants to mate with you, Dark.
Are you talking about his mom again?
You know, I keep thinking there's no double entendre, and then you rise to the challenge.
All right. All right, so let's see here. I will CC Star. Wee Wobo, you're going to CC X. Jelly, you're going to be backup for X. And Walleye, well, you'll be just backup in general. Jelly and Walleye, you guys will be backup. If you see X or Star not get CC'd for whatever reason, when the 3 ads pop up, go ahead and CC those. Once the one near the boss, somewhere, it'll be to the left or to the right of the boss. Once that one's dead, we'll be killing the one on X, then we'll be killing the one on Star. And in particular, I'm talking about the Nerubian Voidweavers. Those are the ones that you want to get after there. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, make sure you're getting your cloud dots out away from the group as far as you can conceivably get them away from the group. You know, like, it's okay to take them to the wall out here where I'm like over here bouncing up and down. That's okay. Taking them back away from the group over in this direction, that's okay too. Try not to go too far because you don't want to get caught if the floor changes. That happened to Spicy last week. Let's see here. I-beams. You're going to get a great big purpley mark above your head. I don't know if DBM is getting it on time or not, but if you get a great big purpley mark on your head and DBM yells that you have I-beam or whatever, as soon as you see that purpley mark and you realize that it's on your head, get out of the group as fast as possible. I recommend using any speed boosts you've got to get away from other people because you will do lots and lots of damage to other players. The only other thing we have to pay attention to that we had to clean up once before was if you get a cephalid warrior on you in the first phase of the fight, then it's going to target you and it cannot be taunted off. So your job at that point is to get right up on the boss. Just get right up on the boss, bring your ad to the boss, and hang out there. I don't care if you're ranged. I don't care if you're a healer. It doesn't matter to me. Just get it over by the boss so that we can do the extra cleave damage, because that's going to be really helpful. Once the cloud dots are down, do not step in them. They're going to be just like a cloudy spot on the floor, like a dark kind of cloudy spot. Don't step in them, because if you step in them, you'll spawn a great big ad. Remember, this is the one that does the 3 parts on the floor dance routine, where we have to make sure we're in the open, clear areas. Once you've figured out, you know, like, it's pretty easy. If you get just inside one of the lines, then the next one that's going to change, you know, like, you don't have to walk very far to get out of it. So try and keep an eye on where the lines are and step just inside of them. Other than that, I think that's it, really. So, yeah, there's going to be the unavoidable damage that comes out from the Titan Sparks. Yeah. Just really try not to spawn extra ads and get on top of those CCs. Weewobo, you heard you're on X, right? Yay?
You good?
Yay? Nay? Weewobo?
Oh, did I not hit the... I thought I did. Oh,
No.
I'm good.
Okay, you're all right. Just want to make sure.
Oh, I thought I hit ready check. It says it.
No, he's talking about the CC. He's talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody was asking me something.
I said,
chat,
Jelly,
so.
are you ready?
Yeah.
No, she DC'd. She's coming in.
Okay, so you can you're on your CC for X, right? I'm asking you, Weewobo.
Yeah, she said
she
it.
just typed
Oh,
it.
she typed it. Okay. Well, she was just talking and then she didn't say anything, so I wasn't looking at typing. Sorry. All right.
She's only allowed to talk 3 times all night, so she's saving it up.
Pacing herself.
You know, I have people back and forth, so it's got kind of crazy for a second.
Joe, that's the craziest looking white mage costume I've ever seen from Final Fantasy.
Isn't it cool?
It is cool.
Where? Oh, that is cool.
That is some good transmog.
Thanks.
You look like an evil white mage.
Yeah, I even like pulled back from Cataclysm PvP Helm for this one. It's a mix of Warlords of Draenor, Cataclysm, and Legion.
My oldest is going to a Final Fantasy convention in Paris next year.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck, but yeah, he'll have fun.
We're going to pull in just a second. Jelly was DC'd and logging back in.
Might as well just go on breaks. It's 3 minutes before she comes back.
Yeah, we're not going to... Well, if she gets back in the next minute, we'll still have our flasks, I think.
Go ahead and pull.
She what?
She texted me. She did say that she is coming back in, and we could go ahead and pull.
Oh, she's
looks like she's coming on the line. So.
All right, well, we still have
Boy, it
time,
would
I
be
think.
nice if we had a lock. Dizzy.
Hey,
Oh,
I tried.
Is she not here with us? Is she DC'd somewhere back?
I don't know.
I'm hearing you now. So apparently
Were you
I
in
got,
the boss room or?
Yeah.
It says she's here.
Okay.
But they've got an update. I've been on the damn game all day long. I don't understand why they're.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you guys pre-potted on 4? Shit. Sorry.
200 gold down the tubes. Seriously,
we pulling
it's
or not?
Pull it.
All right, yeah, just go ahead.
All right. All I needed to know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, and don't forget at the end we're gonna have to grab those orbs as they come down.
Hey Tap, remember also versus Vortex when those little beetles come out. Just put that on top of the boss.
On top of the boss?
Yeah, if you get an ad on you, just go hang out by the boss. Here comes the floor.
Yeah, I couldn't hear quite what you said. What you said
drop,
about.
whenever the little beetles come out, put Ursul's Vortex on the boss.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I-beam's coming soon. Be prepared. Here comes the ads. If you get an ad on you, go to the boss. Alright, the ads are all over the place.
Yeah, I'm chasing down these ads. Bring them to the boss.
I understand why.
Aiming.
Here comes
Swipe.
I-beams. I-beams out.
3, 2, 1.
Floor again. Another batch of ads. If you have the ad, try and get near the boss when you can. I-beam's going out.
Drinking.
Gotta get the I-beams out.
Ads are wandering off.
Yeah, just if you're in doubt, just come in and hug the butt of the boss for a second.
Tranking.
Alright, we are into the next one. CC that one. Someone CC that one in the corner. Stop hitting the ones in the back. Kill the one next to the boss first. Kill the one at the, kill the one over by X. I'm gonna have to keep CC. Pull that one away at all? No, I'll just
No
keep CC
DK.
in this one. That's right. Alright, kill that one.
2, 1.
Floor. Alright.
Watch the pool on the floor to the right of the boss. Or left from your guys' perspective.
Yeah.
Ad.
Oops.
Alright, we got a...
Ooh, that was bad.
We got big ad up, so kill them. Oh my god.
You
guys
can't
get
run
3
into
of them?
those circles.
Alright. It's a wipe. Just wipe it. It's too many big ads.
Jesus.
It's gonna
unloading.
throw off our timing.
in.
So those big circles that are on the floor along the wall, yeah, don't run into those. This is very bad. Because those big ads, once they come up, if we have to kill those and the Nerubian warriors, you know, that come up, it's gonna put us way behind. So we'll come back in, take our break, and we'll go from there.
I'm gonna need a summon back. I actually didn't get a chance to turn in my necklace upgrade earlier.
Yeah, and I'm back at the harbor.
We don't have a warlock though. I mean, somebody might be able to run out all the way out or something.
I can hoof it.
I'll run back.
I'll go with.
I'll go out too.
Why is there people running in all different directions?
I'm going back outside.
There's a couple people
Don't follow
going
me.
out to summon someone during the break.
Oh, okay. So I was going in the right way. Okay.
Pistol,
Thanks, Sam.
look to see what enchant you need.
All right, timer's up.
Cool.
Be right back.
Who else was coming out to the stone?
4.
Remedy had to leave.
Okay.
For an index quest.
Are you on your way now, or?
I'm here now.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay. I didn't want to like go walk away, and you were.
You said Remedy had to leave?
Well, I had to leave to turn in the quest to upgrade my necklace because I was in a raid group.
Oh, gotcha.
We'll get her back in.
So, Jelly, you need a summons?
Please.
Okie dokie.
I'm close by, but I'm in.
No, we're here.
I'm in Nesmir.
We're here.
I got that summon. Thank you.
Thanks, Sissy.
You bet.
We summoned Crafty Cube, Camper 2.
Summon who?
I'm trying to remember which tune he was on right now.
Is he? I don't see him in the group. Is he coming?
Emma Vera.
I'm gonna step away. Are we good for summons? I can step away for a minute?
Yeah, we're
for
good.
now? I'll wait out here until...
Yeah, I think so. Okay. He's just rebooting
I'm
the
inside.
system. Hey, Emma.
Hello.
Welcome. I'll toss you an invite.
It said he was in a group.
I just relogged, so any of that should have break.
I wish my mount would get updated with the latest like thread stuff, so I could buy nylon thread from my mount vendor.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Very nice.
By the way, sorry guys. I don't know what happened. That my Discord went down and WoW went down, but I didn't lose. I mean, it wasn't even a flash of an electric surge or anything.
We have people out of the stone, right?
I thought the world, though, someone may have stepped away, so.
Epistle, what do you need for enchant?
We're just about to go, so I'm not going to worry about it this time around.
Dizzy?
Let me know after raid.
Okay, I'm back.
Want to toss summon?
Yeah.
Awesome.
when you do get it, it's quick navigation for balance, or stalwart navigation against physical damage. Your choice, whichever you think you need more of. I guess the quick navigation is the preferred
Probably
option.
the quick, yeah. What was the other one you said, Jabui? It was physical
Stalwart.
damage or something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
For a
stalwart
pistol?
navigation.
It's
yeah,
gonna
he
work for
needs-
both, but
Yeah, quick navigation is probably his better option.
yeah, haste. Yeah, so you can.
So 7 healers with 23 people, or do we want
Six.
someone to switch?
6 healers.
6, 5, 6. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
That's still a lot, but yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not used to Altic being in our party.
Surprise.
Hey. More leather wearers. I like that.
You're not getting anything from me. I'm loot locked.
Ah, 2 of yous now.
Yep, I'm loot locked too.
We come back inside, or shouldn't we? Is Remedy coming back?
Yes.
Will she need a
Will she need a
summons, or is she
summons?
here?
No, I'm summoned. I just needed to make myself pause.
Okay.
I'm good.
Pot brownie.
Is that you said you were here? Oh yeah,
Yes,
you
she's
were. Okay.
here.
She's really light for some reason.
So
Her
turn
voice.
her up.
No, I don't know if I can. There's some people I have up all the way, and
That's funny because I have everybody at like 10% and it's really loud.
yeah,
there's
see,
so
sometimes
many slides.
It's because he's got his headphones turned up to like 11.
Yeah, right click on
No,
his
my
name.
computer's at like 20%, and Discord everybody's at like 10%, and like Warcraft
Weird.
sound is at like 5%, and it's loud.
I'm the same way, Dizzy. I when I play my music player, it's at like 2, volume 2, 1.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet.
is that a back check?
Yeah, that's a back for break check.
Back check. I have a cape on. I'm good.
This way? Is this the right way? Do I follow the bird that somebody got? Oh my god.
Oh, I was there for that.
Yeah, don't. Just as a reminder, because we didn't really cover it before the break, just I vaguely covered it at the end. Basically, the phase shifts are at 65% and then 30%. Phase 1 to phase 2, we lose the I-beams and the Cephalid warriors, but we gain the Void Weavers and the Cloud Dots. And then when we get to 30% health, that's when we lose the Void Weavers and the Cloud Dots, but we get Orb of Corruption. And then, of course, we also get an Overload, which makes the Titan Spark unavoidable damage do more damage. But we just have to deal with the getting the big buff and then DPSing the person once they get mind controlled.
Thank you, Mommy.
Yep, feast him.
Yeah, that's real key, by the way, is when the people who get the orbs that are falling down, when they get mind controlled, make sure you're switching to those people and DPSing them and interrupting them and stunning them as much as possible, because they're going to cast a nasty spell that does a lot of damage. And so we did a really good job with that last week. Just switch to whoever it is. And if you are the person who gets the orb, which it can be pretty much anybody, make sure you get over kind of near the boss. That way, when you do switch, you're an easy switch for most players to switch to you.
Oh, we lost a tank.
No, we didn't.
Just ran out of our range.
According to Epistle, we did.
You have no roll.
Oh, I don't.
Mixed a powder for my heels.
We haven't pulled yet. I'm getting impatient, so I'm changing rolls.
Okay, same CCers. We will bow. You'll be on X. I'll be on Star. Anybody else with the CC, just be prepared to tag one of those if they get loose. Remember, folks, do not attack the ones in the back row until we've killed the one next to the boss. If, for some reason, somebody does what they're not supposed to do and steps into a cloud pool, if we get like one of those, we can handle it. If we get 2 or 3 of them, it's getting out of control there. So really, just don't hit those things. And but we'll kill the big ad before we switch to the other 2 Nerubians if one of them comes up.
Me, are you good?
Yeah, sorry, I just missed it. I'm ready to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First floor. I-beams are coming. Tri-beams out. Beams out. Here comes the ads. If you have an ad on you, get near the boss.
Or just hug the boss anyway.
Yeah, just, I guess everybody stack the boss, because people don't seem to know if they have ads on them. So just stack up near the boss so we get these down.
Hamming.
I-beams out for sure. We can spread back out now.
Three, two, 1.
Floor. All right, just kind of hang out near the boss. Get these down. I-beams out. I-beam. Ooh. All right, spread it back out. All right, we are on to the Nerubians. CCers up. Kill the one next to the boss.
Deceit out. Deceit out.
Kill the one at X. Kill the one at Diamond? Or Star, I guess. It's got a diamond on it. Alright, back on the boss.
3, 2.
All right, floor. We're gonna get Void Weavers. All right, get the one at X.
We have a healer down.
It's okay. We're fine.
Go ahead and get her up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the next one.
Where are you, Faye?
Way in the back.
Rolling Deceit coming.
Thank you.
And back on the boss. Next transition is at 30%. So just keep it up. We're doing good. Here comes the floor. We have a big ad.
We got
We
more
have
than
two
one.
big ads. We have two big ads. Focus those down. Hopefully we can get rid of them before we get to the next Void Weavers. No, Void Weavers are up. Try and cleave them down next to the Void Weavers. Alright, we're good.
Drinking.
Alright, onto the one at X. Kill the one from Star. Back on the boss. Really be careful about those pools, guys. Alright, we're closing in on 30%. 30%. We are into phase 3. There will be no more Nerubians. We're going to be catching the orbs.
When did you want a hero? I couldn't remember.
As soon as the first orbs get caught. Alright, go ahead and grab that one. Alright, hero it up. Remember, if you have the orb, go ahead and out near the boss.
Orb's up in the air now.
Oh crap.
DPS dizzy. Alright, good.
3 seconds, shot now. Somebody needs to hit the orb. It's to the left as well.
Yep. I caught it. That was close.
Chopping out.
Jabui will be your next target if the boss lasts that long.
It might be Rim. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Remedy.
it's Remedy.
Oh, Remedy, that was mean.
Sorry.
And she ran me right into a puddle.
Focus, boss.
You can pick
Just
up the
kill the
orbs
boss.
once they've hit the floor, so that they don't.
Alright, phew. Oh,
Like
man.
if they touch the floor, you can just step into them.
Alright. Wow. Intense.
So
All right,
maybe
well.
Remedy should not catch orbs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's supposedly really bad for them to hit the floor, though.
It is because it does raid wide, but
Yeah.
it can
I
be
feared
stepped into to cancel
somebody
raid
run
wide.
into an ad.
You guys ready for
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because you didn't get interrupted enough. All right. So, good job. If you got a piece of loot you want to trade, link it up. Otherwise, we're gonna. Oh, we got a piece of loot. War boots of absolute eradication. 355 plate boots with a socket. Any other rolls? If not, then Gratz Lorelei.
Congrats, Lorelei.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, we're moving on to the Vectus fight. Yay.
That was really enthusiastic.
Yeah, this fight is so like, I don't know.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
It's just shaman out.
There's a lot of randomness to it, you know.
That AoE.
every minute or so.
Yeah, you had threat on most of the stuff there. I just had I shockwaved it to try and keep the damage on you minimized.
It's that thing in the back. Silence it if you guys see it casting, please. Yeah, really, the trash down on the Zool platform is the real nightmare. 'Cause you gotta clear that entire middle crap.
That platform's awful.
It's fun. I might be a masochist though.
Might?
Yes, I'm a healer. It's terrible.
Well, all healers are kind of masochists.
Is that why I like healing so much?
I think so. That's why I do it.
It's possible that chest piece that I just got had my best in slot Azurite trait.
Nice.
I don't know if you looked at the meter. Because I just jumped like 2k DPS.
Oh, I did find out, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys this. I found out why I only had one rank of reorigination array and other people had 2 as of last week. And now I'm at 2 and some of you will be at 3. It's because there was a bug, I don't know if the bug still exists, where if you were dead when the boss died, then you did not get credit for that boss kill in the reorigination array quest. So that first week we only killed 3 bosses. So if we were dead at the end of the fight when we killed the 3rd boss, then everybody who was dead there did not get credit for that and only got credit for 2 bosses that week. So we are a week behind the people who got full credit, which means, like, for an example, I get 150 haste this week now that I'm at 2, while other players will be at 3, so they'll be at like 225 or something.
Thank
You
you
don't-
for the res.
What
You don't have to do it. All right, now here's the thing. It shows up from from the Azurite gear that you would get from this raid, has a trait on it that's either Laser Matrix, I think, or the other one is called
Archive
Archive of the Titans.
Yep, I
Yeah,
got that.
if you don't have it, don't worry. You're still gaining your levels each week.
Oh, I
Just
see.
you can't see it.
I see it says 2 out of 4.
Well, no, I don't know if that's what you're seeing there necessarily. Because it should only say like you only need to kill 3 per week, but it doesn't show you the buff unless you've done it.
So
Do you get slowed when you go through that stupid stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why. Paulette's already slow. Thank you again.
Just use his speed boost.
Yeah, I contacted Blizzard because I was like, hey, I killed 3 the first week and I should have 2 ranks. And then when the GM got back to me, they were like, oh yeah, there was a bug, and so you didn't get credit the first week. And while we can take ranks away, we cannot grant them, even though it shows that you killed 3 bosses. So sorry, tough luck on the bug.
How do you know what rank you are
at? Well, once you have one, you'll get a buff on your buff bar that says like a re-origination array, and it'll tell you how much haste you're getting. You should see a 2 or a 3.
Yeah,
it's your highest
based on
stat.
your highest stat, yeah.
Whatever your highest stat is what you're gonna get.
Highest secondary stacks. It will not give you intellect.
Right. Highest secondary stat. So crit, mastery, versatility, whatever is your highest.
Oh.
And highest currently. So like if your highest is haste right now, but later on you get more crit and your crit gets higher, then well, your crit will be the thing you get.
Gotcha.
It also
I don't want
changes. It also changes in combat. You pop a trinket, it'll switch if you change your stats.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, and it gets stronger over the course of 10 weeks. 10 weeks of killing 3 bosses per week. Then you will get up to rank 10, and rank 10 is like 750 of that stat, and then that's where it stays. Won't get any stronger than that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So even though some of us might be behind, we will get caught up just like a week late. That's all.
Some of us by 2 weeks.
Yeah, or more, you know. But point is, every week you kill 3 bosses, you get a credit for that. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to turn it in. You don't even have to have a piece of Azerite gear from the raid. It will automatically keep track. And so even if you haven't gotten a piece of Azerite gear from the raid yet, it will still build up for you over time. And then when you do, it'll be at whatever level you're currently at.
Oh, now it's at haste. That's funny.
Well, that's because your haste got boosted by something, like a trinket or something.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Wait. That infestation hasn't popped back out yet.
Yeah, I did find the reply from the server or from the GM funny, you know, because they always try and be like happy, cheery face, you know. You're like, oh, yeah. I see you play a mage. I play a mage too. Art mage is great. Oh, and by the way, I can't do anything to help your problem.
But thanks for playing.
Now, without a DK, this next mini boss is going to be interesting. We're probably going to have to reset the boss. But we're going to try and max range pull it, so...
Just don't let a pistol do it.
You want me to pull
Yeah, I'll... no, I've got my heroic throw. Your shield will bounce a pistol.
Yeah, but I can...
It's more than we can
pull and misdirect. And then as soon as it starts running, you can grab it.
Yeah, but I don't want to accidentally hit Vectus, so I'm going to just single target the speaker over.
But if I interrupt
Back
it...
up.
Here he goes.
I already got him a pistol. Oh! Move back, so she moves.
See, yeah, it's just the moving is the problem.
Should be good now.
Okay. Now, Ant, you said something about you saw some sort of technique that you thought might help us earlier this week. What was that?
So they have the tanks tank the boss like in one designation, then you do 3 stacks, so then each like 3 markers, and then each time they get one of the I forgot the name of it, what it's called. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, the Omega Vector.
Yeah, so it just kind of stays like steps out a little bit and just keeps on going, just enough so the boss can go essentially. They can still target the boss, just so they can keep everybody spread out and nobody's like all bunched up together. And it just went much smoother from what I've.
Yeah, we can try. We can try doing that. I don't mind.
It's just keeping the groups a little bit spread out instead of everybody all together. It just kind of gets a little like jumbled. So yeah, skull, and then just put enough markers close enough together to have everybody, and then just separate the groups however you want people.
So like that, you're saying? Maybe spread out
a little further,
yeah,
apart.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You want to? Well, he's got a big hitbox, so that should be okay.
I mean, yeah, you should be all right with that. It's just
about there for that one.
Sure, and we can try that. Yeah. All right, so let's just do this. Here, let's try and get. We've got all melee in group 1. I guess that'll work. To have it like that with pretty much mostly melee in group 1, and then let's see here. Let's have Mommy, you're gonna hang out with group 1. I'm gonna do group 1 is gonna be at the orange circle, and then plus Mommy, and then group 2 will be at Star plus Walleye. Group 3 will be at the triangle, and then let's go with let's do Faye and Ant. You are going to be at circle over there, or hanging out with the melee, and then Colada, you'll hang out in the middle, and I'll take in, and Tappuccino, you hang out over a diamond over on the right, or triangle rather on the right.
Okay.
So the way I understand it, we just kind of hang out. We don't move from one to the other.
No.
Okay.
It's just if one person gets their stacks too high, they step out of the pack until
right, just like the other group. Okay.
Yeah, just like before, but we kind of stack up tighter on our markers, and like let's say I'll get Omega Vector first, and then I've been tagged, so I got 1 stack. The rest of the group doesn't have a stack, so it transfers to somebody else. I move back. I just get it back a little bit from them, so I'm still in range of the boss or whatever, but I stay kind of close to the group. It's going to be a little tricky with a melee group because there's all melee, so it's group 1, so it's pretty much all melee and mobby. So yeah, we'll try that. We'll see how it goes. It's not a bad plan.
Emma missed the group to stand on.
Oh right, yeah, stand on Star. because I've got just one. I just had Colada on Star, so Emma, you hang out on Star. Sorry, I didn't actually assign you, so that's why you missed it.
Okay, that's why I didn't hear it. I thought I just missed.
And then you're all set with the pools, right? One person stands in there and stays in there so that it doesn't spawn. Don't move. All set with that.
Yeah, well, that's gonna have to be something everybody's working on doing really well. Remember, we're gonna, like, when the boss goes to liquid form, one person per pool. Make sure you're getting into one. Once you've gotten in one, try not to get in another one unless you absolutely have to. Everybody should be looking for a pool to try and get into as best you can, so that we can spread that around and we don't get too many people in the same pools. We're gonna hero right at the start on this one, I think, right? I think so. Once the boss gets to the middle.
Yeah. Stack up, get a little bit closer, everybody. Like, nice and, like, tight.
All right, back up for that amalgam. And then you can move back forward to start now. Remember to move back from your amalgamation. Everybody switch to the ad. All right, there's another amalgamation. Another one. This one's in melee range. He's liquefying.
All right, everybody can spread out now.
Yeah. And dodge the pool when it moves. All right, it moved that way. Now get ready to catch the circles. One person per circle. Ready to the next batch. We had one that didn't get soaked.
I got it, mommy.
All right, move back to our spots. Finish off this head.
3, 2, 1.
Kill this head.
Grab the apples.
Ned? Another app. Alright, he's liquefying. Stay on the ad. Watch the spot. It's gonna move.
I got a Omega Vector. Nope, don't come near me.
I got it.
in that pool.
All right, back to positions.
Aiming.
Got 2 reses.
3, 2, 1.
I'd say get Vader and Ant.
I got Ann.
I got Ant.
Can't get
already.
Vader.
I can't reach Vader.
I can't either, and I got Omega.
I took taps.
3,
I'm dead.
Phased it.
1.
You want me to not take it then?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we need the DPS.
Rallying cry is up.
2, 1.
Plague is coming up.
Stop running from me.
Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
I got like 11 stacks. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Two in the back.
There we had 1 spawn. Got that spot.
One in the front.
Too many people down.
Yeah.
It's a wipe.
Yep, it is. All right, well,
3, 2, 1.
I would move the circle mark a little bit closer because I know Lorelei was way up.
I did notice that. Yeah, the hitbox is smaller than I thought it was, so melee were creeping up real close.
So it was kind of throwing off because I had like 12 stacks of
why don't
Mega
the
Vector.
ranged move closer to the melee? I mean, it doesn't hurt you to be closer, does it?
No, but the melee can't hit if they have to keep. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Can we go over how we're passing the stacks again?
Well, basically, if you're standing on the thing, somebody gets your markers, somebody gets a Mega Vector, then you just stand there, and hopefully they're going to stand on the mark with the Omega Vector. If you don't have too many stacks, you're also standing there, and hopefully it passes
If you guys are turning left, you're going the wrong way.
Doesn't matter. You can go left or right. Or
No, we only have one side.
No, we turned to the
Just
boss.
left.
The boss we killed.
Oh.
We just turned left too soon.
Oh, gotcha.
I only asked because I saw Wraith get up to like 22 stacks, and I only got up to a couple. Because
That's not just from the Omega Vector. That's from getting hit by everything else. Okay, because if you get hit by the...
I understand how the stacks go, but I also watched him get the Omega Vector a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you can get those, but the little blobs that shoot across the floor, the getting hit by the boss when the boss moves, those will also give you stacks. It didn't really go to the center very often on that one, because it's going to jump between the different groups. Not every group is going to have it at the same time. The star group didn't get it very much because at the end there, I was at there and I only had 1 stack when Tap said she had 11. So I mean, it can build up on those other ones if it doesn't get past to the other group.
So we're not actively trying to spread it.
You can't. The only thing you can do is be nearby. I don't know that it actually goes.
It passes to the closest person.
So
does it?
With
how
Omega Vector attack.
How my group has been doing it is like the entire raid stacks on orange, and the Omega Vectors spread out around green, and whoever has the lowest stacks stands to the right of orange. Whoever has the highest stack stands towards the left of orange. That way it's always going to the lowest stacked people.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like everybody stacks on orange, and then like if you then like the first people that get it move, when you get Omega Vector, you run over to triangle, hang out there, and then it will pass to 2 other people. And once you've had it, why don't you have the group stand in the center? I don't understand why you don't do that.
I mean, you could do it that way too.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's
smaller
the
group.
reason-
It's a little easier to manage it, but you can do it that way too.
The reason we didn't do it in the middle was then you have Omega Vector running to both sides, and there's no, like, if you have orange where it is, to the left of orange is safe. If you're in the middle, you have to be like super clumped in the middle, and to the outskirts in 360 degrees is where it's going to pass. You have to deal with less directions if you're standing on one side. But that way, no one's getting up to 11 stacks where other people are only at 1 or 2. The only trick is you can't have the Omega Vector stack on green, because then the Omega Vectors will just pass it between themselves. They have to be more spread out than the people kind of loosely cluttered to the right of orange. And that way, everyone can be comfortable with their own stacks. And if someone's like, I'm at 6 stacks and I can't really take any more, I have no personal cooldowns, they stay to the left. But if someone's at 6 stacks and they're like, you know what, I still got Bark Skin, I still Frenzied Regen, I'm going to go ahead and take 8
I see what you're
They
doing.
can choose for themselves. Yeah, so like if you're too high, you stay on Skull. And if you're willing to take stacks, you're on yellow. Or orange.
And then what's the yellow for?
I wasn't using the yellow.
Oh, you were just saying. Okay, so you guys put 3 markers just too close together on the left-hand side and all that. Okay.
That boss's skull. And
Okay.
then star would be too high.
All right, so basically everybody's going to stack. We'll try that out. That sounds like a pretty reasonable way of doing it.
Point out, we tank the boss around X, not Skull. I'd move the groups back so you're not running through the boss. Otherwise, it's going to jump to the tanks and stuff.
Okay, so just scoot that up a little bit.
Great.
All right.
Okay, so the about there is about where you. That's probably good.
And then tanks will just stand on the opposite side and don't come to the marked people that have.
Okay,
skulls
so
on them.
all right, so we're gonna have everybody initially starting off on circle, right? Loosely stacked on, well, pretty tightly stacked on circle, and then if you get the Omega Vector, spread out around triangle, like. Don't be right on top of each other or whatever. But if you get the Omega Vector, kind of stand over here and wait until it drops off of you. And then basically after you've had it, like try and like get towards the back of the pack, kind of thing, like towards star. If you get too many stacks, be all the way on like over here. But
if they're tanking at X, the tanks are going to grab all of the.
That's what I was just. That's what I literally just brought up to Epistle. We should move triangle to about where I'm standing now. That way it doesn't bounce to tanks, it bounces to the group instead.
All right, we can put it here.
Just because where it was at, we would be the closest thing to it, or we'd be pretty close to being the closest thing.
Yeah, that's we don't take the boss as close as you guys had it last pull.
Yeah, and that's an easy fix.
It took us a number of attempts to kind of figure it out.
This makes sense. This makes way more sense than the way we were just doing it. So
yeah, it makes sense. Let's give it a try. Let's see how it works out for us, and we'll make adjustments as needed. So everybody's going to start here, stacking over here on the circle. Mealy's going to obviously have to get a little closer. So here, I'm going to do this, by the way, 1 second.
The melee, we have just stay on the boss. If melee gets it, they run to green and drop it to a ranged person.
Yeah, I'm just putting a position on there for... Does the boss do like a frontal cone or anything?
No. It's just we want to be the furthest away, or we don't want to get Omega Vector as tanks because it...
I just wanted a spot for a high point melee to go stand so they're further away than that, but still in range of the boss is all. So I wanted to try and get them like a star point. For a melee.
I see what you're saying.
That way the ranged will pick it up here, and they won't get an extra stack because they won't get the Omega Vector if they go stand on X, kind of thing. Otherwise, if they're on the boss, then they might pick it up like we do or whatever. But we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes.
All right.
Let's give it a try. Remember, guys, if you get too many stacks, you want to go to star. If you get Omega Vector, you want to go to the green, green triangle. Kind of spread around the green triangle, I guess.
That was not the right thing. I meant to send a pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right, watch out for the plague. Back up away from it. All right, it's going to liquefy in 5 seconds.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
All right, spread out for the liquefy.
So when we restack, if you have 3 or more stacks, stay near the yellow. If you've got 0 stacks, stay towards the right of orange.
Is that the lingering infection?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, make sure you get in these, everybody. That didn't do it, get in one. There's one in the back. If you're not in one, then dodge stuff. All right, I have Omega Vector. You guys get back to position.
Back up.
3, 2, 1.
We didn't hero before.
Oh, it didn't go off? I'm sorry. Oh.
So tap, you should try and stay on star now.
Yep, I'm there.
Remember, when the plagues come up, take a quick step away from the plague when it's spawning. Like that, take a step away from it, and then get back into position after it spawns.
Hemming.
Tranking.
Three, two, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Help. Please.
So we're going a little too far away. People with the plague are going a little too far away from the group. That's why we keep getting double stacks on people.
Only one person per circle. All right. Next group of circles, get in one.
I got this one.
All right, and back in positions.
If you're less than 5 stacks, try and get some more.
Watch out for the amalgam.
Dizzy, can you move to the right? You need to get some stacks.
3, 2, 1.
Amalgamation's coming up.
Well, I don't know what happened because I had 4 stacks at one point, and I guess they're dropping off, which would be new.
Yeah, they're not supposed to.
It is new.
Because after the first liquefy, I had 4 stacks, and then all of a sudden they went away.
All right, just 8 on me. There's some amalgamation coming.
But healers, you see how we have double Omega Vectors jumping around? That's bad. We're running too far out, and so like 2 are jumping to 1 person.
I saw people with a Mega Vector coming up to the X more than they were to the triangle.
It's a wipe at this point.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not bad for trying to be strapped.
You know what the tough thing? Oh, go ahead.
I have a res, don't release.
The tough thing about going to X when you're melee is that if you have that plague amalgam up, you have to be really careful that you're not too close to the boss, because they pull him out to the far side. That's why I just go out to the triangle. It's
The
just
X,
easier than...
the X was only if you have too many stacks as a melee to get away from it,
I thought
instead
that
of
was
having the
star.
stars. No,
Got
star is for range to get away from it, because melee can't hit boss from that distance.
Because it's a little far to move out that way. But
Oh, okay.
Res is incoming.
Also, if you are low stacks, make sure to nudge a little bit right. I noticed a lot of people weren't nudging right when they were low. That just helps.
And if you're wondering how many
Force
stacks
the
and you're
things.
not sure what it looks like a red globule on your debuffs bar, and it'll have a number on it. And that's how many stacks you got. So,
So I'm a little troubleshooting.
Portal to
Over here.
Borealis is up.
When I come here, I've been getting stacks on me.
yeah, Epistle, that's what I was trying to talk to you about. They're moving too far out. That was what they were just talking about. When we're transitioning, we don't want to move left. I realize